world is fit for a fight, wounded by birth and war. Never healing but promising time with breeze of a rhyme and metaphor. Spirits adore an artist naive enough and with open sore, scarlet and porous to take us forth in the quest for new thought. Content on being yet striving for illusory survival in a temporary state. Explained away with what wits call wisdom, lost on a call to wonder. On what wandering for a way through the woods with animal paths, with hope lead to a desert when any way path forward is all yours. You know you leave behind freshwater lakes for the salt of disgrace, and thirst is the meaning you hold highest while you persist for the foothills far off. For hope flows from fountains defining itself through contentment, confining, drowning resentment, misled relentless misconceptions sought for higher truth than awareness of reflections only found on still poison ponds, pissed upon by those that gazed on this very place before you, but for the better flushing of rivers that never stay long enough to let you see the ideal face you might possess if all was fair and for the best. But she is wild with her beauty, and you taste death as fear, and feel fear is fight and beast you overcome because you are the most fearsome. With the evident waste of destruction laid down with steel precision and persistence in seeking safety where you need sleep, since you lived a dream without suffering. You were unaware of the state, it was mistaken for striving, and stakes made higher by such fates. But reason had you contemplate, and now you run inside the wheels you created, and desires like the tire that wears down, like faith that needs a retread. For the ground you've gained disintegrates as doubt is the space you are most nature to, and this is the deepest truth, it also fades. But it is the fertile place for fantasy and gifts of imagination, made in a state of consciousness that doesn't belong to us, but for the grace of the ever-longing, though unknowable. Explained on a spectrum of as many diamonds have angles and shards of crystals, and the angels in such brains conceive the mother of language. Words thus birth, given to this earth. Coming up from the want for understanding, for a lack of symmetry, a miscarriage of words. They gave to this earth billions of billion millions of multiple masteries of mystery, mocking my archetypes. I built up to disguise my being for you. You can't be trusted with a wayward imagination that asks too many questions for a purpose to give to this earth, and long for another one or two just nearby enough to put it forever out of reach. But you insist you're gonna find it, you're gonna get there. You don't want them to look like you want them to be wiser. But how would you know wisdom when you can't love yourself enough to earn enough respect from anyone gazing on for the inner value? No spotlight, no candle with wax enough, not your raving mad desires for ecstasy.